Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Karens with my three best friends. I'm Amanda, Megan, Carolyn, and Susan. And just as a reminder, if everybody could like and subscribe, you can find us on Spotify, Apple, and soon YouTube. We'd appreciate any kind reviews you have to offer as well. And today I actually picked the topic. My turn. Yay. Hopefully you all enjoy it. I want to talk about reality TV, the fun that it's created, the drama that it's created, and the future potentially. So why don't I start out by asking you guys, each of you, what was the first reality TV show that you remember seeing, and how did it impact you? Who wants to
I
start?
think I think most of us
Us.
Carolyn?
were the MTV one.
Yep. Real
Six
world.
Real
strangers picked to
world.
live in a loft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Share their
I think that it was a
lives.
really successful
Yeah.
series. And then after that, then I stopped basically watching reality TV. I think the next one was like Survivor that I
You were into
watched.
Survivor, I remember.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
few seasons that I watched that.
How
Yeah.
far into the real world did you watch? Like
Oh, I
just
have
that
no
first
idea.
season, or
No,
did
I
you
think
watch?
probably like two or three.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Then I
two or
got
three at
bored with
most
it.
for
I
me
didn't
too.
watch a lot of the later ones.
Well,
Yeah.
just I remember it getting more ridiculous
Yeah.
and more
Absolutely.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I think that kind of goes along with the concept that that's what happens once people have seen what's done and what's like worked, and then they try to do that, and
Yeah,
then
it's
you're
got to
like,
be
oh,
more,
yeah,
dramatic and more
exactly.
stupid. And
Extra.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that I think
Uh,
Susan and I probably watched longer than that, but
I'm trying to
however,
look.
I'm
I
trying to
re
figure out which season I stopped watching, but once it got a little extra and I'm like, okay, so this is basically everybody just getting plastered and making out with each other. Like that's
yeah.
not even real. So like I'm over it.
That was one of the other kind of questions that I had, is how much of that, I don't know. I feel like the first season, they were actually decent, genuine humans. And then after
Yeah,
that, they just started like finding the biggest train wreck and like scripting things a little more. And it's,
absolutely. I feel like they really the first couple season talked about a lot of important stuff. Like that first
yeah,
season was
totally.
like literally strangers. They didn't even know what they were doing. So you're always going to have the best show that way.
Yeah.
That second season, I think, was when they went to San Francisco, right, Sue? And like that's when Pedro was on. And that's
yeah.
when they started having a huge
Yes.
conversation about homosexuality and
And
the AIDS
AIDS. That's
epidemic. And
right.
like, it was kind of, I think, the first love story because there's this couple that they kind of fell in love at the end, and they're still currently
Wow.
married now and live in San
Look at
Francisco.
you, Megan.
Oh,
Yeah,
girl. I
like
mean,
what?
Real world
yeah.
historian here, everybody.
Well, actually, I think, there is two couples. The girl from San Francisco, she dated someone from Road Rules and got married to
Oh,
him, I
that's right. I
Oh,
believe.
forgot
yes,
about
yes,
Road
yeah.
Rules.
And
That
now
was
he's
like
like an
Yeah.
old,
VH1, like, wasn't it? Like kind of
it was
the
like a
sister
takeoff of,
Yeah, it was
channel.
like a
yeah,
Yeah.
sister
Were
of,
they on the
yeah.
road or something? What was that one?
Yes, they were all,
yeah.
they all lived in
To where?
they all lived in a camper,
A
and
Winnebago.
Forgot about
Oh,
in a
that.
that sounds
Winnebago, and
horrible.
yeah, and then they would have to go do like
Sounds like
challenges
my
and stuff.
nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was like, this, I would never have signed up. I feel like people were either like, I would sign up for Road Rules or I would sign up for the real world. And I was like, never in my life would I have signed up for
Road rules.
So
sleeping in a Winnebago with people and
I
then
just,
having to come.
Sharing the little toilet. Oh,
Yeah.
I looked
Oh,
at the Real World season history and I got up to season 10.
oh,
And
whoa.
season 10 was when they repeated New York. And they had some
Oh,
of the characters
oh,
Megan, you'd be familiar. And then season 11 was Chicago, and that's when I stopped.
oh, I
yeah.
don't even
So
remember the New York repeat.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Wiz, do you
1992
remember
was the
that the
first
guy, the
year. Yeah.
Wiz, the
Oh,
wrestler
yeah,
guy?
the wrestler.
He
Yeah.
came out of New York.
Okay, maybe I do.
Oh, I do not
Yeah.
remember that.
1992 was the first year.
Yeah, May
I did
21st,
too.
1992, followed seven diverse young strangers living together in a Soho loft.
Amanda, did we watch it in high school? No.
I don't think so. I
I
think
watched it
I
in high
watched it.
school.
I think
Yeah.
Manny, our good
Yeah,
friend,
I don't think it was
was
until
the
we
person that I
Yeah,
roomed
because
with, and
Manny
we,
was
yeah.
very into
Yeah.
Oh my
Pedro.
God, he was so into that show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's and so like I think that's when it probably came about, but we were in our first year of school and you guys were just starting to watch it.
Get into it
Yeah.
with you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that makes
it was great
sense.
at the beginning and then, it's basically what typically tends to happen is we just like drag something into the mud so much and beat it down that then it just
Hmm.
turns into like, what is this?
Well, and
Like
it was
Jerry
Okay.
Springer
so
on
Yeah.
far.
TV. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was so
From
far
reality.
from reality. It
Yeah,
was
exactly. Yeah.
I sure
so
hope so.
So
far.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not the real world.
No.
Not my real world,
Actually
thank
stopped
God.
watching when they were in Vegas because I was like, that hot tub that they got into, like, I felt like I was going to get pregnant just watching the show. Like,
Oh,
it was
that's
disgusting.
so
Like,
gross.
there were so many
Yeah.
scenes that I was like, this is just, no, what are
Uh,
we doing? It was
oh
just
my
But
not
you kept
God.
real.
watching.
No, it was the last season, I think. I think.
I think
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Yeah.
Um,
Well, that leads to my next question. Why do you think so many people got hooked? Well, actually, first, let's go back. Let's do a little history lesson here because Megan was telling us she did a little research in preparation for this topic. Remind us, what was the very first quote unquote reality TV
said
show that
1948, and it was, what did I say?
candid camera.
Candid
Camera.
Candid
camera. The
Camera?
shows uses hidden cameras to film unsuspecting individuals' reactions to elaborate practical jokes.
I loved that show.
And that was on for
Yeah,
many,
that
many
was
years.
totally. And they rebooted it in so many different ways
Yeah.
on MTV, like when they did who Ashton
Oh,
Kutcher
that's right. He followed Punked.
punked.
Yes.
There was like several other people that would do practical joke shows and stuff. I think those are fantastic.
So what's the difference between Candid Camera and like the one that remember the one that Bob Saget used to
Oh,
America's
funniest
homemade video? It's kind of the
videos.
same thing, isn't it?
Well, but
No, I think
The video, the Bob Saget one, people were sending in their own like family recorded videos, their
yeah.
own,
So that wouldn't be considered reality. I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of like, I guess, reality TV show
It's
adjacent.
some
reality.
Yeah, it's reality,
it's
but
more
if
reality
it's
than reality
then
TV
that
was.
yeah, I know.
That
So
is
true.
true.
And I still watch it. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
God. I finally got my couch. So now I have to move my Apple TV from my bedroom to this front room because I can't get Bravo on both of them. Don't ask me why. The app sucks, whatever. But I've been watching it in bed because that's where I could lay. And so now that I have my couch, I need to move it out here so that I can watch Bravo today. Like,
there
let's
you
talk
go.
about the network that is like the leading, reality TV show network, and
Bravo
that
for
is
sure.
Bravo. And
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I don't even know what Bravo is.
I know that's so weird to
TV
me.
show. Yeah. Or it's a TV
It's not a
network.
TV network. It's
I mean, I
like,
know it's a network, but
yeah.
I have never turned it on.
No.
So you've never watched the Housewives?
Never in my life.
Never in your life.
Nope.
And I am, in my defense, it's been on in the background because my partner, bless her heart, had watched a couple of the seasons many moons ago and thankfully stopped watching it because every time I'd walk by, I'm like, I cannot believe you're watching this
You're,
I
show
know.
as
you're like
often as you
rotting
are.
your brain.
Kurt says he's like, I can't believe you're such a peaceful person, but you love listening to these women scream at each other. I'm
No.
like, I don't really that much either. I did actually stop watching certain franchises because I'm like, okay, now all you're doing is yelling, and I can't even follow the argument or the conversation. But
Right.
Susan and I wanted to go to BravoCon. Like,
You got,
Mm.
I think I
yes,
remember
I
you
I
mean,
still
I
would
saying
was
that.
go. I would
What the
still
fuck is BravoCon?
imagine, like, just in your mind when I say there's a TV network called Bravo with all these reality shows on it, all these housewives and stuff, and
Huh?
then there's something called BravoCon. So,
Susan, do you
like, just
remember this
Do you
yeah,
go?
I
event?
do. So like
Comic-Con,
this
it's
is
like you
what's
go, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
And do what?
I
Like, I don't
Well,
get
let's
it.
let's
They
Susan.
have
they
Q
Yeah.
and
invite the people
A's.
on
Yeah.
the shows. They have like talks, they have guest appearances. It's like
Oh,
it's like 2 days of like think of like a
Like Comic-Con
festival. Yeah,
Comic-Con.
like Comic-Con. Yeah.
for reality
I
TV
definitely
show.
it's interesting because I used to be really into all this reality and now I can't stand it. I can't
Okay, you're not, yeah.
It's
So
yeah,
you're
I
like
not
don't
you
watch
watching
like you
any.
kind
any.
of like
You don't
your
watch any?
preferences
No, I mean the
yeah,
closest thing right now that I
changed.
watch from a reality show is Locked Up Abroad or this drug smuggling show with
Locked up
from like the
abroad.
airports.
What's locked up abroad?
Your
Like people
worst
get
nightmare,
arrested
Amanda.
Smuggling
and
in
they're
Like
in
you get
jail.
arrested in
airports.
like and
Drug in
thrown
other
into like a
country.
Mexican jail or
Yes.
something?
Like there's
Yeah.
this really cool show
Oh,
on
it's
airports. I
terrifying.
think it's on Nat
It
Geo
was
where
Amanda
they
who did it.
do it's all about smuggling and them arresting people and they at the airport.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who got
That's
you into that, Sue?
gotcha.
I wonder. But I don't
Um,
really watch any yeah, it's really I don't have the patience for like
yeah.
the
Oh no,
The
I
screaming
shenanigans.
and
hate
the
it.
yelling.
I've never even watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. I can't stand it.
No, no, I've never watched those
Whoa. You
either.
guys have never
So
even seen one of those episodes?
I mean,
no,
I've seen little
that I haven't.
snippets, like
Yeah,
little
like that.
clips,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh yeah,
Wow.
no, this is not for me. No like, no like.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
why?
like,
So
but
back to the question,
okay.
or circle back. I never officially asked it. Why do you think people got so hooked or are so hooked on this
I
stuff?
have
Well,
no
there's two
idea.
things. Everyone like so originally like the housewives started out as like people aspire to have that lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Mm,
Which housewives in Orange County, London, wherever, people aspire to that. However, people love to see a train wreck and people love to see people's downfalls and love to see voyeurism
Hmm.
or they're
do you
into
think they
voyeurism.
love to
I
see
personally
it
think,
for like pure entertainment? Do you think it makes them feel
yeah,
better about themselves, or maybe both?
Escapism. I like it as a escapism.
Escapism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I
I
can't relate to anything that these
no.
people are like, not a single one of them.
Yeah.
But
So
like, so
I
you can
kind of
escape watching a documentary. Why is that not the same?
I do. But I will say that there is just like a platform, like the way that they show it. It's almost like a lifestyles of the rich and famous, and I'm
Sure.
totally aging myself, but it's like they kind of started in like with a way like that meets like dynasty. So there's like glitz and glamour and shiny things and people who
Okay.
have, like the first season was the owner of the Kings basketball team. So it's like,
Hmm.
not that you can relate, but you're like, oh, okay, like that's what their life is like. Like it's not relatable, but it's like
And do
who the
you really like so that one in particular, that one specifically, when
yes.
you watched, did you really believe that that was what their
Reality.
life was like? Did you really
For
think that was a snapshot into their real daily life?
first couple seasons,
yes.
yes.
Hmm, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I really think that there are people who live bougie ass lives that like we could never even comprehend. Do
Imagine.
I believe that
Yeah.
this woman owns all these restaurants and brings her dog Jiggy in and sits him up on the table and he drinks out of a crystal goblet? Absolutely. Every day. Absolutely.
I would
She
be
dressed.
horrified to
Yeah.
do something like that.
Yeah.
I would be
Like, I
so
mean,
embarrassed.
yeah, these people spend like hundreds of $250,000 on a bag and they bring it out to lunch
Oh,
and they're talking about it. Yes, people do live like this. I think that's
wow.
why I'm always like so
Blown away.
wowed
Well, right
out
there, that
about
blows my
it.
mind. Maybe I'll check it out.
Exactly. Like it's just kind of
Don't do it,
crazy.
Amanda.
I
Once,
will
yeah, once people started arguing too much or
pencil it in
yelling
my
too
limited
much.
time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, when are you gonna do this?
Great way to spend
Um,
your time.
but yes, I have. Oh, I mean, like I watched like Below Deck. I mean, and that's all about
Mhm.
basically
Now, Julie loves that. Well,
service on the
she
sea,
does
and
love
it's like
that.
I'm in the service industry, so it's like it
Like
kind
on
of
cruise ships?
I think they're on
like
private.
on
I think they're like private
high end
yachts that people
private
rent, right?
yachts.
Rich
It's
Yeah,
like
people
an
again.
Airbnb,
rich
like
people again.
luxury. They like
Hmm.
rent out other rich
Yes,
people's, and it's
Yeah.
like a
boats,
whole,
and you have
yeah,
a
Julie. Now,
crew,
again,
and
in my defense,
I,
it's peripheral. I don't actually sit down and watch it, but I'll be doing my thing. And she has
Hmm.
definitely been into that
yeah.
television show,
I
Below
love that
Deck.
you said that, but isn't that funny? Because there is this sense of like that you should be ashamed of what you
There
watch
is.
because you're like in my
It's like
defense, and I'm
buying the
like, bitch, I can't
tabloid
wait
at
to
the
be done with this, and I'll
supermarket.
turn it on right now. Like I'm not
Yeah,
ashamed.
I know. No, it is. It's like junk food for your brain, right?
Yeah, like
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
not ashamed. Like, I mean, there are certain ones that I would not watch because there's so many out there,
Megan,
but
proud to be a reality TV show
Yeah.
junkie.
I'm sorry I'm into it.
Don't be
I have
sorry.
my limits, but yeah,
Ah,
I'm doing that.
we all
I'm
have
doing
our
that
thing.
female I'm sorry where I'm like,
Right.
sorry, not sorry. I am
Yeah.
not sorry that I am into it.
And Susan,
Uh,
are you watching any of this stuff at all anymore? Besides, or I
No,
guess
I
you
don't
did
watch any of
say
it.
you said the one in
The airport
the
drug
airport
smuggling.
one. Yeah,
yeah.
besides that
Well,
one.
yeah, like and I mean, I watch
How to
that every
not get
once in a
caught.
while. Yeah. It's amazing what people think they can smuggle or where the smuggling takes place or how smuggling happens. Like
I can only imagine
one
where
It
they're
takes
putting this
one
place.
thing.
one thing they found was this woman was bringing back all these sweaters, but the sweaters had been dipped in liquid cocaine.
What?
Oh,
Yes, like
So
they
how
put
that
do
it in
they
a
sounds
get, how do they
fascinating,
corporation
extract
actually.
the
I know. I was like,
cocaine
what is
from
this
the,
called
because
again?
whatever was in the suitcase, like kind of set off like a red flare. And they're like, we don't see anything. They even like tried to like cut the lining of the suitcase. They didn't see anything. And obviously with like the airports, that they can tell by body language, right? When people
Yeah.
start to get like twitchy and stuff. And then the guy's like, maybe we should test the sweaters. And they
but
got
how
one of
would
the
someone
sweaters.
like extract cocaine from a sweater? I don't get
So
it.
what they so the it's there's a process where the cocaine is wet. They dunk the sweater in the wetness. The wetness
Uh-huh.
absorbs the liquid cocaine, dries it
Sure.
out, and then they go through like a almost
Like
like
a scrape it or something.
a
Yeah.
desalinization. It's very seamless process. They reread it, squeeze it out, and
Oh,
re-dry it out to powder.
wow. Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot I
I
don't
want
know
to know
about.
how good that Coke is after this
I know.
sweater.
Well, but it's also
Uh,
like I just was so like,
it's probably
wow, I
then
didn't
cut with
there's
numerous things afterwards
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
Well,
This is
I
the
just
sweater
was like
cut Coke.
I just was shocked
Yakul.
at how much gets. There's a couple things I learned. If I'm ever in the drug smuggling business, always have a return ticket. Most people that get pulled over don't have a return ticket. And that's like the number
Oh,
one
Interesting. That's
red
key
like a red
flag.
thing.
flag.
Red flag
Oh,
number one. Second red flag is if you're going on a vacation, you need that's longer than 2 days, have a suitable size suitcase.
Oh
see,
yeah.
you
Because
heard it
some
here
Oh
first,
people,
everybody.
yeah,
yeah,
totally.
You're like in a backpack and you're going for 10 days. I mean,
Yeah,
yes,
people
yeah,
backpacking
totally.
across Europe, like, young and dumb.
I love that Susan's
yeah,
going to Cabo this weekend.
yeah.
With a
Just kidding.
backpack.
With the backpack.
Little,
Just kidding.
I'll do with the carry on.
little
Yeah.
side gig.
I do have a question about, sorry, Amanda, this is your topic, and
No,
I know
no,
you
go
have
for it. This
questions,
is
but so you guys have never watched like Survivor, like reality, or like competitive
well,
reality shows.
Carolyn
Like,
has.
I
I have
did,
not.
yeah,
yeah. I got
I have
into
not.
Survivor for like three
Years.
years,
seasons.
Yeah.
seasons,
Yeah,
whatever. And then it was, same drama, repetitive. Ended up being stupid.
yeah.
Got into I got into like one or two seasons of The Amazing Race. Do you ever watch?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got into that when it first
Mhm.
launched. I
Yeah,
always
that was
wanted to
kind
do
of
it.
fun.
yeah.
And then I also did get sucked into Biggest Loser for probably like five
Oh
or
yeah,
six.
Oh,
same.
I can't wait to watch the
Huh.
documentary on that, actually.
Yeah, I
They're
got
having a
into
huge
that.
documentary on how terrible that was, but I got into that too. Like, and
No.
I all the, but like, do you guys ever watch like House Hunters? Because I mean, I kind
Oh
of
yeah.
consider those,
That
like,
okay.
I consider those things reality
That's
TV. You have a
then yes.
host and you have
It's
some
funny. We all have our
people that, yeah,
personalities, huh? Like yeah,
yeah, like somebody,
I watch
yeah,
House
House
Hunters.
Hunters. They have like shows that are on like cooking competitions or,
I've done that too. Huh.
like
Okay.
redecorating competitions. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like they've taken almost anything that somebody can like, and
Mm.
spun it into reality
Yeah,
at
they
this
turned the
point.
whole Food Network into like,
Yeah, competition.
baking
That's the
competitions
thing
and
Yeah,
actually. Yeah, because I like am huge. Like I love design and cooking, but
yeah,
I
totally.
don't like. I'll watch
Wouldn't think of
HGTV,
that.
but I don't like watch any of the challenges or the competitions. Like I'll watch like somebody's specific like Ina Gardner. Like I'll watch her
Yes,
cooking
her
show
cooking
or
show.
like
Yeah,
on the HGTV I'll watch them buy a house and remodel it, but it's the
yeah,
professionals. I That's where I don't know the actual reality when it gets normal people in there for some reason it's never been appealing to me.
yeah,
Apparently,
uh,
Amanda doesn't
Yeah.
like the normies.
I don't like normal. I don't know. I like to
yeah. You
escape when
gotta.
I watch TV, I guess.
Oh man,
there
Yeah.
I'll
was
never
one of
forget
the
watching it. Go ahead.
House hunter shows, I don't remember which one. Did some filming up in Chico. There was a gal, a real estate agent or something that was tied to that in some way.
Huh.
And
That's
yeah,
cool.
again, like it's so far from reality. Like
It
the
is, yeah.
couple that was on the show
Be closed in two
had all,
days.
yeah, and
Yeah,
they had already
yeah,
bought a house like the year previous or something,
Hmm.
and it was like
yeah.
all just so like over the top scripted. They like told them what to say, and it was just
Yeah. I mean, now they do say they have to like reshoot shots and stuff like that. Like sometimes like they didn't get exactly what they wanted. So it's like you have to refilm things. This is what I hear from a lot of reality show folk, that it is real, but they have to sometimes re-say it, replay it, redo the argument
So it's
from
not
like what
live.
the
Yeah.
original, so it's not like
Well, I mean,
live,
that's
but
understandable, but I mean, if you're like not even
creating
looking
the
for a house and you're like
yeah,
just here, we're gonna, send you to these three houses and this is what you're gonna say about each of them and you're gonna love this one and hate, like if it's
In
that
reality,
yeah.
most
stupid,
people
then
look
it's
at like
not
20
So it's not
reality.
houses.
reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I will
Yeah.
say Trading Spaces is probably my favorite reality TV show of all time. And that's when you take friends and
Uh-huh.
neighbors and you swap houses, and for two
Huh.
days you have to like redo a room in their home. So when you want like real people's like live reactions, take something of theirs that they didn't think was that bad to begin
Oh.
with and flip it around. And like it is, I mean, it's amazing. And some of them are fantastic, and some of them, and they have a designer, so it's not like they're just doing it on their
Oh, I
own.
was gonna
Thank
But the
say,
God.
yeah.
designer, no, the designer comes in with a plan and then they have to just go with it. But I mean, I've seen ones lately, they've just been kind of rebooting, some of the endings, and I mean, people walking out, people crying,
Oh.
people like, oh
No.
yes, yes, I love it. You're like, no, and I'm like, yeah. Um,
See, I
yeah,
don't know if I would believe like that they were genuine
I'm
reactions.
gonna send you a couple clips, honey.
Honey.
This is way back in the 90s. Wasn't like Susan, you
Oh.
remember Trading Spaces. This is
Yeah,
back when
I used
like
to watch it
Oh,
yeah,
all
it's
the
still not, it's
time.
not on now.
no, it was
Yeah.
like kind of I think one of the very first kind of redecorating shows, remodeling, where you just took, your neighbors and
Yeah.
What
redid each
about
other's
that
rooms.
show I did watch for a while, What Not to Wear? I don't know if that's really reality
Yes.
TV,
Yeah, kind of.
but I
Yeah.
got into that for a little while. It was
Yeah.
fun. I can't remember her name, but she was entertaining, the
Oh
host.
yeah. And she's I think she's kind of like a little career resurgence and has like a new show out somehow.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I know
familiar
I
with that
forget what her
one.
name is, but yeah.
that
Well,
one was cool.
speaking of reality TV, basically it's the people it's created, like the housewives, the
Hmm.
Kardashians, even like TikTok stars,
Carolyn's
like
favorite.
like what do you guys think about that? Has that changed our view of fame? Do you think it influences how people actually treat each other, behave in real life? And like, do you think it is actually people look at their lifestyles and think, I mean, we kind of covered this a little bit, think, wow, that's how life should be. Do you think people actually strive for that or think that's normal? I guess would be a good way
Yeah,
to ask that.
unfortunately, yes.
Some people.
Unfortunately,
Really?
yeah.
You really think that people look at that and like,
Think that they could like attain that or want to
Yeah.
attain that?
I guess that's why
Absolutely.
influence think
Why would
become
wow,
they be so
influencers, I guess.
popular? I mean, why would they be so popular?
I don't
That's
know.
why
I've
I know.
never
Yeah.
watched the Kardashians. I
Me
don't know why
neither,
they're
ever.
popular. Do we
You've
know? Do you
never
guys know?
seen?
No.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
No,
yeah.
I
it
watched it.
actually
I
makes me
also,
really angry that they're as successful as they are and that people watch them. Because I think in
Yeah, I don't
general,
know.
they're not great human beings and they shouldn't be as
Mm.
successful as they are. So it
but
like
have
makes
you
me
never
angry
watched them? How do you know that they're not good human beings? And
because
how do
they
you?
make the
Fair
news in little
question.
clips for stupid shit.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
Like
Well,
one,
have
Well,
you guys, has anybody actually watched one? I couldn't say.
yeah,
watch
I've never literally
one.
watched any of
I
them.
I've
started
seen
I
almost
watched
every
Never
season.
seen.
oh my God.
Megan, Megan gets the
I
award
watched
for
the
the most
Kardashians.
reality TV shows watched for sure.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
I watched the
Yeah.
Kardashians when it first came out, when the kids were young, and when Kim was still dating Reggie,
And
and
Chris was
Yeah.
the
then
guy.
no, isn't wasn't it his name Bruce?
Bruce, sorry.
Bruce, that's right,
Yeah.
Bruce.
Oh yeah,
He
Uh,
always, but it's
See?
like Chris has always
Good.
kind of worn the pants in the family. So I honestly was like, yeah, she doesn't even watch this, but you know what?
No,
You're
I
spot
was talking about Bruce.
yes.
When
and
I
Bruce
Chris
think
was
I
was
stopped
Amanda.
the
watching it right around the time that like I would say it was at least 2 or 3 seasons before Bruce became a chick.
Mm,
Like it definitely jumped the shark, and I agree with what Carolyn's saying is like these people just behave badly. The reality is so fake. Like Kim got married to that weird basketball player for 24
yeah.
hours, and like she flipped out about losing one of her diamond earrings. Like I don't think they.
But I feel like that was when it was like actually we were watching for no good reason. I mean, not saying that there's a good reason now, but I do feel like there's been a lot of other like huge things that have happened in their lives and adversities and stuff like, marrying
Adversity.
I would not
being
say
Well, I
married
mean,
to
adversity.
I
It's
Kanye is a
mean, he,
incest
whole
with that
adversity,
family.
but
yeah,
I
he's
mean,
become a
I'm just,
woman. I
I'm
mean,
just,
that's is
yeah, it's kind of an adverse
overcoming diversity
situation.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not diversity,
Diversity or
adversity. I
adversity?
said
Oh, oh,
adversity.
I was
I'm
saying
like, you
diversity.
had, you had like your, I mean, Bruce Jenner transitioning. I would imagine if he was your father and he was also an Olympic athlete, it would be like a little challenging to go through that. You
Yeah,
got
and
the
I wonder if
Kanye
the people
mix. You
that
got Kim, who was like burglarized in France. I mean,
does make
hello,
for
she was
good
wrong. Oh,
reality show, just
Susan
random.
rolled her
People were
eyes. Do
burglarized
not.
all the time.
I think
No,
it was all
robbed at
made up.
gunpoint. You
You
think
I
don't
that
mean,
was
I
think
hope
made
people
not
up?
are
all the
robbed
time.
at gunpoint all the time?
I didn't
I think
say
they
that they
are.
were that
Yeah.
all the time. I'm just saying, like, when it's kind of this
I
family and this like situation, and I don't know. I'm just saying that that's
The person
yeah,
robbing them probably not very bright, since they're being
yeah.
filmed constantly.
I'm sure it was
Probably
Um,
an
had no
inside
good intel.
job.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
I'm sure. I think it was an inside
wow.
running
job.
film. You mean it
Yeah.
was filmed? Like it
No,
happened in
it
the
wasn't
oh.
filmed. It
Oh,
didn't happen on
okay. I
It
was
was
film.
gonna
like,
say, not very smart criminal there.
No,
I
it's
think
like it
they.
happened when they were in Paris for Fashion Week or whatever, and then later on had to talk about it on the show after
Oh,
it had all happened. But yeah, she was robbed at gunpoint, tied up, thought she was going to be sexually assaulted and killed, and
wow.
like that her sister was going to come back to the hotel and find her dead body. Sure, are we all at like a fashion show in Paris and wearing like diamonds and have security, obviously, who's not doing the best of jobs?
yeah, where's
No,
the
that's
security?
not realistic to us, but like that is someone's real life of what happened to them. I mean, they've had to have, I mean, I feel like Khloe Kardashian is pretty out there and being very open and honest. Susan. Okay, I'm gonna
Oh my God,
stop
I cannot
now.
believe you just went and said Khloe Kardashian is being open and honest. I think she's the biggest one that's full of shit.
I have no idea
What?
who's who.
I don't know who's who, so yeah.
Anyways,
Oh,
Man.
let's
this
get
is
off the
hilarious. You guys
Kardashians
are
because that is
cracking
a
me up.
useless
Yeah.
topic.
But look, we were like
Yeah,
brought in,
we're
we were
into
sucked
it.
in, Carolyn, for
Sucked
like five
into it.
Yeah,
minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, I
I
mean, I'm
wasn't
not
sucked
in,
in.
yeah, I'm
I,
not
I
I
in.
think
don't
that's the.
feel I
I
don't
think that
feel
might.
bad for her.
I think that might answer why people are attracted. We just got sucked into a whole conversation
Exactly.
Oh
about
yeah.
People
the
like train wrecks.
voyeurism,
Drama.
whether it's a
Yeah.
Yeah,
train
yeah.
wreck, whether Carolyn's like, I don't want to watch this shit, where Megan
Or I
and I
don't
have total
believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
where we have two different like opinions. I believe something, she doesn't believe, or she doesn't believe something, vice versa. Like it's very polarizing.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's easy to get distracted and like not have to focus on all the, shit that's going
I
Polarizing.
on
do
I
here.
want,
think
I
that's the
actually
I
am
word.
think that's
very,
polarizing is a very good word for that.
you
Yeah.
did bring up a good comment, Megan, about how you watched Below the Deck ones because you're in the service industry. Did you ever watch, I don't think I know the answer, like the Vanderpumps when they were doing the restaurant ones, and from working in a restaurant, owning a restaurant, do you think that was all fake or do you think it's real?
Oh, I mean, I definitely watched Vanderpump and all of that. I have not watched any of this Vanderpump Villa that's going on because I'm like, okay, now you're taking to like an Italian chateau. That's not real. So don't want to watch that. But Uh, no, not a ton of it is very real in like the restaurant world of it. And I think they just wanted to show something like very glamorous. And so they were showing what the one side of it, the guests that come in, the cocktails, the food, but like they weren't showing like the real rough side of this. I mean,
Yeah, the behind the
yeah,
scenes.
I have a hard time believing that all of those girls were like, serving 8 hours a day and, um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
service
running
industry is
running a real
hard.
shift. But yeah,
Yeah,
running a real shift, it just didn't.
it's hard
I don't
work,
know that
man.
I believe that that was all, yeah, real.
Yeah. But what is Vanderpump for Carolyn and I?
Yeah, because I have no
Oh,
idea.
It's
oh
a
my
show
god.
on Bravo.
Oh,
You got to
imagine
be more
that.
specific.
Shocker her.
It was based off of so Lisa Vanderpump, who is on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She owns restaurants. So she
Ah,
basically wanted to do a spin-off because, reality shows are great to spin off. So she was basically they were filming all of her workers, front of the house restaurant workers who are all young in their 20s, hot. sexy
Mm-hmm.
models, actors,
Mm-hmm.
wannabes, and then now it's gone onto Vanderpump Rules, and then it went on to
Because all
the
front of house server staff are hot and
Hot
sexy,
and sexy.
and
I
their
mean, we there
restaurant
were
was
when we
called Sir, and it was literally called Sexy Unique Restaurant. So yes, they
well,
all were. It was in Beverly Hills.
I
Actually,
mean,
no, it was in West
oh,
Hollywood.
okay.
So they
when we
were. They were.
all
They
when we
were
all worked
all.
together in Chico, I mean, we weren't all, there were a lot of good, I mean, young 20 something,
Good-looking
best shape of their
staff.
life. We were
Yeah,
all pretty
Yeah,
cute back then. And
yeah.
there, see how many relationships came out of that. And we
yeah.
weren't on reality
We were
TV.
on reality TV,
It could
and
have been.
you, yeah,
We
we
could,
tried. Susan, did
we
you?
would have actually
The
been
amount
pretty
of
hilarious.
Yeah,
partying
yeah, we
and
should have
Yeah,
been.
relationships that came out of
And I'm
that.
so glad we were not.
Matter of fact,
Susan,
my
did
husband is one of them. Like
thank you. I was like,
relationship
hello, you
came
guys.
out of that.
Thank
that's
you.
true.
Of
I will,
you being a
that's,
hot little
yes.
server. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's right.
Susan, did you ever send in a tape for Real World to
Mm-mm.
audition? Okay, I did.
No.
I think Manny did too.
And
I think
Manny did
Manny
Oh wait,
it.
did
you
too.
did, Megan?
Yes.
Did you hear
I
back
just,
or did you get any
no,
response?
you never got a response if you didn't get anything, but I just found some old photos of myself that I had taken for the show. Yeah.
Oh
That is
my
awesome.
gosh.
So crazy.
Manny did too. Did anyone else?
Not
Minga.
that I know of. Oh,
Of
I was going to
course,
say, I
yeah.
bet you Minga
Because Minga
probably
and I
did.
took
Yeah.
the photos of each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh
is
my
hilarious.
gosh.
Yeah. And it
That
just
would have
sounded like
been the
fun.
three of you on Real
Oh,
World
they
would
would have
have
never picked
been
us all
magic.
simultaneously.
But it would have been magic had they
It would have
known.
been magic.
Yeah,
It
entertainment
is
right
magic.
there.
It's been our
It's
lives.
already magic.
That could have been the
Uh,
whole show. They didn't need anyone
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
yeah. So I'm sure our listeners probably have friends that they think that about too. Oh, they would be
Of
perfect on a reality
course.
show.
Um,
Well, we're getting close to wrapping up, so a couple last questions for you guys. Um, do you think ultimately reality TV show is a good thing or a bad thing? Has reality TV show given ordinary people opportunities they may have never have had otherwise?
Absolutely.
So you
Absolutely.
think it's a good thing generally,
I
or
mean, I think it's a
both?
thing and it's a fun thing, but I would say it has definitely catapulted like hundreds, if not thousands of people into like the limelight that they would
Fame.
never would have been in if fame if they hadn't been on reality TV, for sure.
I'm gonna say I think it's a bad thing because it's
Surprise, surprise, Carolyn. Surprise,
had
surprise.
thousands of people fucking distracted in the Matrix instead of like living their real lives.
Their real best
Yeah,
lives.
yeah, just
Yeah.
I can't. No.
What about you, Sue? What's your take?
I'm on the fence on this. I don't think it's bad or good. I do think that I'm pretty impressed with people that have been able to use it as a stepping stone to then go on to future legitimate careers or legitimate roles.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But I also feel like in today's day and age, like the downfall or the craziness of watching people, and there's this one guy on one show that started out in Bravo, but he just was constantly verbally abusive and he's now been pulled off the
Jeff?
shows and Jax.
Oh, Jax. Okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
and
about Jeff
what's
Lewis.
crazy to me,
Oh,
what's crazy to me is that these shows just like the way that they can cut a certain person and like something that totally didn't happens and they make it like racist or like insulting and like some of it can ruin people's lives,
Yeah.
right?
me
Like
Or the
cancel
story.
culture is
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
yeah, and or they keep tolerating this bad behavior, but no one's making an example of them. So that's kind of where I'm just like,
And
Torn a little
people are
bit.
getting entertainment out of it. Like this is
yes,
crazy to me.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think ultimately I mean, probably not the best
I'm
thing,
invested
but it's,
now.
I know
Once
it
you're
is
invested,
entertainment. I
it's
mean,
well, and it's kind of like, soap operas. It's like
And
once
it's
you're
addicting.
invested,
it is
and
addicting.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and final question, and I think we all know the answer to this, but do we think it's here to stay?
Oh, it's going nowhere.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's not going
It's
anywhere.
I used to think it. I used to, and when it first came out, my partner and I'd be like, "There's no way this is going to take. No
no. They have a
way."
Well, but
show out there talking about weird things that people eat. And
Oh, I
Yeah,
so like
know.
they video people eating like
there's
rocks and like
love
stuffing
on
from
a
their
spectrum.
pillows. I'm like, what?
love on the
Yikes.
spectrum.
Wow.
We'll
Well,
I heard
see
Love on the Spectrum
how
is actually really cute. I haven't watched it yet, but
we'll see how AI affects what about that? I mean,
Yeah,
who knows how that
Yeah,
works?
that is
absolutely.
I think that's definitely that should be a topic. Will the robots kill us?
That
Maybe we can
scares me.
maybe we can add that
How do
to
we go from
one of our
like
future
light
topics.
topic?
There's gonna be like
Reality
there's gonna be
TV
like a
to
robot
AI is gonna
reality
kill
TV
us.
Oh,
Oh
robot
God.
reality TV
robot
show.
show.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean,
They'll just take
AI
all our
reality TV
jobs.
show.
There'll be
Yeah,
reality
yeah.
TV jobs.
Yeah, only the 1% will be around anymore.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. As a reminder, please like and subscribe and share our podcast with one person. We'd really appreciate it. And if you want to write in any questions about anything, about any of us or any of the topics, or even have a topic you'd like us to talk about, feel free to email us at info at thecarenspodcast.com. That's info at thecarenspodcast.com. Susan, you want to take us out?
Yeah, sure thing. And thanks for listening to Karen's, where we have opinions on everything, but we're experts on nothing.
Boom, good job.
Woo-hoo! Aloha, Susan.
I like
See
this
everybody
background.
next time. Fun background.
It's literally making me think like you're there.
You're the one I need.